아, 아 오랜만에 갑시다. 아유 며칠 만에 키는 건지 모르겠어. 아, 퀘스트 드럽게 많네. 서브캐 좀 정리하고 가야겠다. 아이언데일에 있을 때 뭔가 흥미로운 것이 있다는 한 여성의 혼잣말이 내 귀에 들렸다. 아, 뭐야, 알테아 트위들? 알테아 트위들한테 갑시다. 세계지도. 멀어. 갔어.
What are you up to now?
What do you up to now? 자, 알테아 트위들과 대화해봅시다. 뭐야, 어디야?
Oh, how I love a good puzzle.
에?
Excuse me, madam. I thought I heard you say something.
Yes, indeed. Talking to myself again. I find myself to be quite the engaging conversationalist since my husband passed. Madam Althea Twiddle, pleased to meet
뭐야,
you.
식물.
Nice to meet you too, Madam Twiddle.
You know, you might be interested in this.
식물 때문에 안
young
보여.
people love this sort of thing. My husband often ruminated on the mysterious statue just outside our hamlet. Some sort of archaic puzzle involving vases, he would insist. I stumbled upon it today when I had a burst of energy and extended my morning constitutional a bit longer than usual.
전 퍼즐을
archaic
아주
puzzle.
좋아해요.
Sounds fascinating.
사실 좋아하진
See,
않는데.
I suspected you'd be interested. And wait
들어가지도
till I
않아요.
tell you about the rumours surrounding this particular puzzle. My husband Greville insisted that solving the puzzle would reveal a magical challenge of sorts. The man was
퍼즐
intrigued by
게임이
everything. He was
풀었을
about
때
to
그
try and solve it
쾌감은
himself
좋은데
when
풀 때 과정이 너무
perhaps
고통스러워.
you could take a look. I'd be
특히
rather
내가 이
interested to
문제를
hear
풀 수
what,
있을까라는
if
생각이
anything,
들
you
때 그
find.
자괴감.
If I happen to see it, I'll have a look.
밑에 거 안
Ah,
읽었다.
the spirit of youth. I do hope you'll be able to solve the puzzle.
오케이.
If not for me, then in Greville's memory.
자, 퍼즐을 풀라고 하네요. 자, 미스테리한 조각상을 찾으라고 하는데 어디쯤이지? 이 정도면 날아가는 게 제일 좋겠네.
I should look into the
오랜만에
statue, Madam Twiddle.
회 좀 탈까? 요호!
Let's go!
Anne is getting worse. If there is any chance that the relic from Slytherin's spellbook can help her, I must
Okay.
find it. I'm requesting your help. Meet me outside of Feldcroft, near the catacomb.
내리는 거 어떻게 하니? 괜히 상태가 안 좋다고 하네. 돌이 많아. 일단 작동시킵시다.
Confringo!
아, 이걸 부셔야 되네.
I suppose I should try to find all the vases.
Revelio!
I think there should only be a few more vases.
밖에도 있네.
Revelio!
왜 아닌데?
Revelio!
아, 뭐야, 아니야, 밖이야.
finished. Only one more vase.
자, 열어.
That's it.
12장?
I should tell Madame Twiddle about what happened.
뭐야? 뭐니? 알려드리라고 했는데 들어가 버렸는디? 뭐야, 교투장이 생겼다. 웨이브 뭐야?
Fringo.
아야.
Bombada. Sendo. Taker. Stupefy. Fringo.
아야.
Fringo. Bombada.
아이,
Taker. Stupefy. Sendo. Fringo. Bombada.
아이, 불렀다고!
Fringo.
막았는데 왜 안 해?
Bombada. Fringo. Stupefy. Fringo.
아야. 황파가를 너무 많이
Fringo. Taker. Stupefy. Bombada. Stupefy. Fringo. Stupefy. Stupefy. Fringo. Bombada. Sendo. Fringo. Bombada. Taker. Stupefy. Sendo. Fringo.
아이.
Stupefy. Fringo. Bombada. Stupefy. Taker. Stupefy. Fringo.
아우.
Bombada.
너무 아프고.
Rest easy, my large friend.
아이, 그만 좀 해.
Stupefy. Stupefy.
아이.
Fringo. Bombada. Sendo.
웨이브가 몇 가지 있는 걸까?
Enjoy suffering, do you?
Fringo. Fringo. Sendo.
You won't be able to stop as the student from the town.
Bombada.
Been going to herbology class, I see.
Fringo.
아, 좀 너무 세잖아.
An intruder!
버그가 제일
Stupefy. Fringo.
Old defense and no up. Never seen a wizard use that.
Sender. Fringo.
아이고 정말.
Fringo.
아니 이거 버그가 진짜 너무 세다.
Fringo. Sender.
아,
Bombarded.
마법도 안 걸려.
Fringo. Stupefy. Fringo. Bombarded. Sender.
아, 드럽게 안 죽네. 아이고.
Fringo. Stupefy. Sender. Bombarded. Fringo. Stupefy. Sender. Fringo. Bombarded.
또 있니? 아씨, 그만해. 나 식물 있지. 식물 써야겠다. 아이고. 식물가. 아우야. 아이씨. 뭐야? 포기야, 뭐 포기? 아이씨. 이거 몇 판까지 깨야 되는 거야? 뭐 이런 게 있다. 이런 거 있는 거 알았고요. 알테아 트이글에게 돌아갑시다. 그거 배워야겠어. 마법 그 폭탄 강화하는 거 변신. 그거 강화하면 훨씬 쉬울 듯. 이건 뭐냐?
Wonder if I'm safe to explore in there.
Revelio.
뭔가 재단처럼 생겼네.
I know what that means. Merlin trial.
Revelio. Confringo.
아 빨리 하는 거네. 어딘지를 알아야 되는데.
Revelio.
하나가 여기 하나, 여기 하나. 이렇게구나.
Confringo.
하나 어딨어? 아이씨, 안 됐어? 아유, 어렵네 이거. 이게 안 돼. 판정이 구려.
Confringo.
아이씨, 판정이 너무 구린데? 여기서 해야겠다. 여기서.
These Merlin
Nice.
trials won't get the best of me.
아슬아슬하게 되는 것 같은데. 아, 뭐야.
Revelio. Alohomora. Revelio.
뭐야, 집주인이 들어왔는데? 안녕. 나 왔어요.
Mrs. Twiddle, your husband was right. The statue was part of a puzzle.
Oh, really? How exciting!
Yes, I had to destroy a number of large vases, and that seemed to activate some sort of charm on the statue.
Well done. Oh, I miss having someone like you around with a thirst for knowledge and a quick mind. Well, my curiosity has been satisfied. Thank you for that. Who knows what I'll encounter on my next constitutional?
그렇다고 하네요.
Oh, my husband would be so pleased to know he was right about that statue.
파이피 동작.
Let's see what's up your sleeve this time, Merlin.
수업은 지금 몇 개 들고 있지라. 어떻게 하는 거냐?
Confringo. Revelio.
그냥 무지성 부수기인가?
I should investigate.
아유,
Revelio. Confringo.
이거 아니야? 이거 아니네?
Revelio.
또 어디 있지? 그 위에 있네. 얏, 얏, 얏. 끝이 아니야.
Revelio.
여기서 더 멀리 가는 거라고? 좀 더 아닌 것 같은데. 마을 수색은 하나도 빠뜨리지 않고 철저하게 진행한다.
Revelio.
자비놀 별 달린 애 있으면 잡자. 와. 와, 어디가? 쏴버렸네. 와!
I'll look after you.
딸린 애 말고는 굳이 잡을 필요가 없긴 한데. 나 그 부수는 거. 그거나 빨리 찾자. 뭐야 이거? 후다. 여기도 있네.
Merlin himself would be proud.
됐어? 좋고. 자, 그럼 다음 퀘스트 해봅시다. 여기 또 사람이 있는데 상인이네.
I fell asleep.
애들이
Pardon me, sir.
저쪽으로.
Come to stare at the fool, have you? There's poor Egg Haggerty, robbed by his own sister.
어떻게 알았어?
She's robbed almost everyone now. So, who's the fool?
나 아까 편지 같은 거
I'm not
먹었는데.
sure I know what you're talking about.
Then you're the only one who doesn't know about Catherine running off with that thief,
Catherine?
Victor Rookwood and his lot. Good riddance, I said. Never thought she'd return to steal from me, us, but I just know it was her. I want her caught and sent to Azkaban for stealing a prize family heirloom, sister or no.
동생이 어떤 가부름
What
줬어?
exactly was the family heirloom that the thief stole?
A necklace belonged to the first of the Haggerty women, hundreds of years old. So much history. She'll likely pawn it.
캐트린이 왜 마을 털러
Why would
왔더라?
Catherine come back to rob the hamlet if she'd already left?
Do I look like a criminal to you? How should I know? She always despised this place, resented having to grow up here. Perhaps she did it to spite us.
아니 그렇게 생각이 1차원적이니까 털리지.
Are you sure Catherine is the culprit? It could be anyone.
Thanks to that Rookwood louse, we're inundated with all manner of criminal. I wanted to believe it was any one of them, except Catherine. But she was the only one who knew where the heirloom was hidden, and she knew precisely which homes to rob.
I could
도둑을
keep an eye out for
찾아볼게요.
the thief, sir.
You? Ugh, nothing to be done by the likes of us. This is a job for the fine officer Singer, or some such authority. Besides, the thief, my sister, only strikes at night. Coward. Long past your bedtime.
What do you have for sale?
물건 구경을 좀 해볼까?
Now that it's night, I ought to look into this thievery business for
아유,
Mr. Haggerty.
겁내기 비싸네. 어휴, 너무 비싸, 너무 비싸.
It's good luck for me you stopped by today. Glad you were able to stop by.
자, 범죄 현장의 증거를 찾으라고 하네. 어디로
A
가야
pile
돼?
of gold. I must be on the right track.
코인을
It looks
본다.
as if the thief took more than they could carry. Revelio.
아 여기 이렇게 흘리고 왔구나.
More gold. I must be getting closer.
내 갈레온이 1갈레온씩 주냐 열받게.
Someone there? You will regret
아 이거 진짜 좋다.
Get away with that. That student defeated our encampment at the town. Yourself to be quite
확실히 새로운 마법들을 보니까 뭐가 뻥뻥 터지는구만. 아주 좋아. 돈 벌었어?
Revelio. This looks intriguing.
원린 하나 하고 가? 이거 뭐지?
Confringo. Revelio. Confringo. Revelio. Sendo.
뭐야 이거?
Revelio. Bombarda. Confringo. Alto. Accio. Arresto momentum. Flipendo. Accio. Levioso.
못도 안 돼.
Revelio.
아 이거.
Revelio.
아 이거 그거구나.
Lumos.
루무스로 애들 땡겨오기.
This place has seen better days.
어떻게 와? 하나씩 잡고.
Revelio.
보이는 흔적 찾다 말고 이게 뭔 짓이야? 이건 없어 보이는데? 여기 있다.
Lumos.
어떻게 내려가냐 이거? 와!
Lumos. These rocks have seen better days. That's that.
됐다.
Settled. Revelio.
자, 다시 코인의 흔적 찾으러 갑시다. 아, 어디야?
Enjoy suffering, do you?
Revelio.
이것들 무시하고 갈 수가 없겠는걸?
When are you going to give up? Don't want to release this blood of adventure. It is. You're not even
체력바가 안 나오냐?
Stop avoiding me! Think you're clever, don't you? That was unimpressive. You're pathetic. It's the student from the town. That's the best you can do. You don't believe me, brother? Away with that.
잡았나?
Revelio.
어디서 쏘는 거야? 아, 저 있다.
Going to herbology class right
Revelio.
아, 뒤로 꽤 아프네. 근데 여기 지금 몹이 있다고 표시가 되는데. 뭐지? 밑에 뭐가 있나봐.
Revelio.
됐어, 가자.
Niffler. It wasn't Catherine Haggerty after all. Revelio.
리플러가 어딨어? 도둑을 잡으라는데? 저것들 잡아야 되나봐. 뭐야, 버섯이었어. 리플러가 어딨니?
That must be the Haggerty family home. Revelio.
일단 바보는 찾았고 도둑을 잡아야 되는데 도둑이 니플러라 그랬다. 아, 여기 있다. 아이언테일의 존 도둑.
news. His sister wasn't the thief and his heirloom's coming home.
뭐야? 실시하잖아?
Rebellion.
여기 뭐가 있다?
There's no telling what lies in wait for me in there.
누구냐? 세바스찬 여기 있네. 나중에 올게. 멀리도 왔네. 걸어서 여기까지 온 거야? (400m를) 걸어왔네. 던전 있는데? 바꿨다 왔어요.
I have some good news, Mr. Haggerty. I unmasked your thief.
Nothing to unmask, was there? We all know that the thief was my sister, Catherine.
Actually, sir,
Mania.
the thief was a niffler.
What?
You know, small, furry, pilfering. I followed it to its lair.
Catelyn was the only one who knew how to get into our homes, where to find our treasures. But I suppose, mangy little blighter. Well, if you found the Niffler's lair, as you say, you must have found my heirloom.
As a matter of fact, I did.
Thank you. You don't know how much this means to me. Catherine's a disappointment for certain, but I never wanted to believe she was behind this. Now, thanks to you, I won't have to.
좋아요.
What a strange world we live in. Suppose they can't send a
가방
Niffler
보내.
to Azkaban. At least I got my heirloom back.
석회 하나 더 했고. 사만다 데일 같아 왔어요. 사만다 데일. 사만다 데일이 어디 있을까? 이게 뭐네? 호그와트인데? 아닌데? 뭐야? 어디로 가야 돼? 뭐지? 일단 필요의 방 가자. 필요의 방 갈 필요가 없는데. 아 여기구나. 일로 가야 되는구나. 도서관 별관이네. 아 안 보여. 안 보여. 세멘다. 뭔 일이야?
Oh, it's you! Just the person I need.
너 뭔데?
Samantha, is everything all right?
No, no, it's not.
야,
It's my
어디서
brother
많이
William,
봤는데 기억이
the
안
one I
난다.
told you about after charms class. He's been cursed. He ignored my warning and now he's lying in St. Mungo's looking completely pathetic. He simply never listens.
I'm sorry. How exactly has he been cursed?
Oh, you won't believe it. Truly, but his feet were turned into
보라색
purple
비트?
beets. You can imagine his distress. And mine. I won't even go into the attention he was getting from our garden rabbits before he admitted himself to hospital.
정말
I'm
끔찍하다.
so sorry. That sounds like a trying situation.
I'm glad you understand. Everyone else just laughs at me as if it's a joke. No compassion at all.
Well, it is an unusual situation. How did your brother end up like this?
It's entirely his own fault. I told him about some research I'd done recently on our ancestor Marmaduke Dale. In particular, my discovery that Marmaduke's tomb was cursed. My brother's always making fun of my discoveries. This time, he laughed in my face. Told me I'd misinterpreted my findings. As if that were possible. And to prove his point, he went right up to the entrance of the tomb and poof! His feet transfigured into beets.
How awful. I can see why you're upset.
뭐
He definitely needs some
치료하는
help.
약을 갖다 달라는 거야?
Exactly.
어떻게 해야 돼?
He may be a cape flapper, but he's still my brother. And no one deserves such a fate to last forever, especially as the result of a single brainless mistake. Now I worry that if the curse isn't reversed, it could become permanent.
Can't the curse be broken?
Possibly. The curse stems from a crest that was stolen from Marmaduke. If the crest were
도난당한
returned to its rightful place
마르마드 그
upon his
문장.
sarcophagus, then I believe that William's feet may be restored.
마법사 세계는
You battled trolls when they
살기
attacked
힘들겠다.
Hogsmeade, escaped a dragon, and I
뭐
could
하나
tell by
잘못
your working
건들면은
charms
바로
that
그냥
you're a
저주
skilled
걸려가지고
spellcaster.
병원
Turning a
신세잖아.
crest to a sarcophagus should be almost effortless for you. So, will you help us?
이 저주는 어디서 비롯된
Why
거야?
was Marmaduke's tomb cursed?
The curse is the result of an intense sibling rivalry between Granham Dale and his younger brother Marmaduke. Marmaduke was a famed herbologist, and Granham resented the attention that he received.
Sibling rivalry. Sounds as if it might run in the family.
But I would never intentionally curse my brother, not like Granham did. When their mother
데일
died,
가문
Marmaduke was given the prized family
그런
crest.
건가 보네.
Granham felt that as the eldest child, he should have been given it. Years later, when Marmaduke died, Granham stole it and cursed the tomb so that none in the Dale family could ever pay their respects.
How do you know it's safe? I don't want my feet to turn into beets as well.
Oh, but the curse only applies to Marmaduke's descendants, as my brother so aptly demonstrated. That's why I need your help. You're unrelated to my family, so the curse wouldn't affect you.
아르투크는 왜 유명했던 거야?
Why is your ancestor so well known?
He discovered the properties of several magical herbs and plants. He also uncovered numerous types of flora. The wizarding world owes him a great debt. His work not only impacted the discipline of herbology, but also potion making.
I can take the crest to Marmaduke's sarcophagus for you.
Oh, thank you! Thank you so much! You'll simply go into the tomb where Marmaduke was laid to rest and place the crest on top of his sarcophagus. According to my research, the tomb's been abandoned for centuries, so it should be a fairly simple task. You'll find it just east of the hamlet of Brockborough. Thank you for your help. My family is indebted to you. My brother's doing well, thanks to you. And he listens to me now. Turns out having beats for feet teaches a memorable lesson.
말 잘 듣는다고? 아직 해결 안 했는데? 뭐야? 데일
I need to
가문의
find the
무덤으로
tomb near
가라고
Brockborough
하네요.
and place Samantha's family crest on a sarcophagus there.
알았어. 씨, 날아가야겠다. 자, 여기야? 새를 키우기 더 가까이 있네. 재능 이제 막 찍어도 될 것 같아. 배울 거 다 배워서. 배우고 싶은 게 없긴 하다. 랜더 저기 없어. 효과가 별로 없어서. 이거 배우고 디펄소를 쓸까? 머리 박는 것도 효과가 좀 있어. 마법은 쓸거 없지. 진짜 배울 거 다 배웠다. 뭔가나 배워야겠다.
do love reminiscing about days gone by.
Oh, here's a pleasant surprise.
Anyone
What do we
can
have
a shop
here?
if they
Aloha Mora.
inherited it.
뭐야 왜 없어?
Not a day goes by I don't wish I'd paid better.
Revelio.
I wouldn't mind it.
뭐야 별개인가?
Aloha Mora. Revelio.
오잉? 뭐야?
Revelio.
예착륙이 불가능.
Revelio.
Welcome, welcome. Do have a look around.
Hengist of Woodcroft.
I can always rely on my patrol.
물 먹어.
Revelio.
The young today aren't willing to.
What do you have in store for me this time?
뭐가 변한 거야? 아 뭐야 나비 모으기야 또?
Revelio.
인데? 이건 이쪽인데? 이건 뭐지?
Can't imagine how muggles get by without magic.
여기 뭔가 있다.
I miss the old Quidditch goal.
그건데? 돌굴러 가요인데? 그걸 저기까지 옮기는 건가? 아 식물아 나와.
Wingardium Leviosa.
식물 두 마리가 길을 막고 있어.
Leviosa.
가자.
Seems a pleasant enough little place.
어디였지?
Revelio.
저기다. 나 거의 다 왔었네.
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
아니고요. 내 생각엔 이 언덕에 공이 있을 것 같아. 아이씨 뭐야. 물굴로 가요. 저거 치워놔야겠다.
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
저리 가. 됐고요.
Learning trials won't get the best of me.
아니 나 싸우지도 않았는데 왜 자꾸 양배추가 줄어드냐? 스트레스를 자꾸 양배추 뿌리네 바닥에. 자 그럼 데일 가문의 무덤 갑시다. 멀지 않군.
Revelio.
그 가문의 문장은 내가 갖고 있는 거야?
My feet didn't turn into beads. That's a good start.
알이 비트로 변하지 않았다고? 자, 가문의 문장은 되돌려 놓겠지만 그 외의 모든 거를 내가 다 가져간다.
Revelio. Should have known a herbologist would use devil's snare. Confringo. Lumos. A troll. You can't be
또
serious.
트롤이야? 방에 사는 트롤?
Confringo. Bravado.
나야.
Stupefy. Confringo. Bravado.
양배추 마실 때
Revelio.
별거 없네. 트롤을 잡아도 얻는 그 아웃풋이 별로 없는 게 너무 아쉬워.
A sock that should reverse the curse. Hopefully.
한 거야? 사만다에게 돌아가라는데.
Revelio. Well, Marmaduke certainly left behind more than plants. Confringo! Revelio. Confringo! Revelio.
와, 상자가 다 이렇게 꽂은 거밖에 없어. 가자. 아이템이 게 없잖아.
Revelio.
범불. 어떻게 들어가지? 위로 올라가면 되나 이제? 이제 원래 이렇게 가는 거였같다 순서 내가 반대로 갔네. 들어갑시다. 렛츠 고. 이게 왜 안 달려줘 자꾸?
Samantha will be glad to hear that the crest has been returned.
어,
I certainly hope it
스캔이다.
reverses the curse.
퍼프 스캔도 희귀종이 있나?
Professor Howard, you'll never believe this.
퍼프 스캔도 별 달린 거 있나 찾아보자. 뭐가 없는데? 이게 뭐지? 퍼프 스캔인가 그냥? 퍼프 스캔이 없어. 저기 위에 있다. 별 달린 거 없잖아.
Mysterious and a bit unsettling. What to do?
그냥 잡아서 팔까?
Leviosa. Settle yourself. I mean you no harm. Revelio.
그냥 다 잡아 무지성으로.
Do cool.
레비오스 안 걸렸냐?
Everything's all right now.
뭔가 빨려 들어갈 때 아플 것 같아. 피부가 늘어나. 어딨니?
Revelio.
여기 있네.
Revelio. Leviosa. Revelio. Leviosa. I'll look after you. Revelio.
하나 남았네. 어딜 도망가니?
Leviosa.
아 잡아!
Professor Howard.
자, 사만다에게 돌아갑시다.
I'm happy to tell you that I returned the crest to Marmaduke's sarcophagus, just as you asked.
I thought as much. I received word from St. Mungo's that my brother's feet are back to normal. No more beats. Oh, I cannot thank you enough. It wasn't too much trouble, I hope.
Just a measly old troll, nothing significant.
하찮고
troll?
늙은 트롤.
Oh dear, I'm so sorry. That's awful. No one has been in that tomb for centuries. But I can't
아니,
say I'm surprised.
무덤에
Marmaduke
무덤
seems to have
관리를 안
been full
하네.
of surprises.
Indeed he
이건
was.
선조의
Well, I
무덤이.
suppose I should be
그
going.
조이를
I'm
표하지
anxious
못하게
to see my
저주를 걸었다
brother, who must be
그랬지.
elated to have his feet back.
Of course.
그 트롤은
I
근데 저주에
certainly
왜
would
안
be.
걸린
William and
거야?
I are forever in your debt.
트롤은 항마력이 높았나 봐.
Thank you again for what you did.
보라색 저주. 오랜만에 비밀의 방 갔다 와야겠다. 양배추를 너무 많이 썼어. 아, 요즘 중국산이 퀄리티가 올랐다 그러더니 상당히 나쁘지 않아. 어떻게 되고 있나 볼까? 나가는 데가 어디지? 여기였나? 아닌데? 여긴가 보다. 여기는 그 희귀 하나 얻었잖아, 저번에.
Everything's all right now.
보라색 두꺼비도 킥에 있었네. 아니 너 말고. 근데 이게 어딜 봐서 마법 생물이지? 아 맞다. 아이언테일 좀도둑도 풀자. 미리콜 하나를.
There, there. I'm not going to hurt you.
근데 니플러가 2마리였으면 좋았을 텐데 한 마리는. 아니 그게 아니라 암수 뭐라 그러지? 암수 그거였으면 좋겠는데 땅이 안 돼. 보자. 세스트랄 너무 많다. 암컷은 하나밖에 없는데.
Settle yourself. I mean you no harm.
추가하고 희귀니까 얘도 너무 많네. 아 맞다 이거.
House elves are wizardkind's best friend.
Come in. Sorry if there's a smell. New batch of toad-hide.
마법 동물은
I
돈이
wouldn't mind
된다.
seeing you here again. Consider yourself welcome.
Sometimes it seems all roads lead to Hogsmeade.
어디로 가야 되지?
Armadillophile has gone up in price.
Before you ask, I'm all out of the new socks, so if your feet are smelly, you'll have to work it out for yourself.
30렙 되니까 30렙짜리를 파는구나. 뿌린 거만 팔진 않네. 아, 94짜리 판 거 같은데 뭐였지? 뭔가 찝찝하구만. 얼마 안 비싸네 이거. 이거 사서 강화하는 것도 괜찮겠다.
I suspect you have a sharp eye for fashion. Be sure to stop by whenever you're about.
퀘스트 하러 갑시다. 다음 퀘스트. 자, 트롤 키우기. 트롤을 키울 수가 있단 말이야? 아까 거기구나. 자, 알렉산드라 리키치랑 대화하세요.
Is everything all right?
가면으로
If the Hamlet
바뀌었냐?
sent you here to talk to me about... I know what I have to do. It's not every day a girl has to put down her own troll. I should be allowed to work
트롤을
up to it.
훈련시키고 있다.
What do you mean your own troll?
I thought
나도 하고
that's why you were
싶다.
here. I'm sorry. I suppose if you spend enough time with trolls, you forget your manners. I'm Alexandra. I didn't mean to be short with you. With Ranrock's lot seemingly everywhere, I thought the hamlet could use a bit more security. But my plan has gone awry. I apologised when he almost trampled half the hamlet yesterday. He just needs more time. But everyone wants him gone. They think it's mad, my training a troll. Impossible even.
Certainly
공감하시네요.
takes a lot of courage to try. I'll give you that.
Thank you. Thank you for saying that. I wish others felt the same. But I suppose I understand why everyone's been so concerned. What made me think I could train him? I should have learned from Barnabas the Barmy. But he's my troll and my problem. I'll be honest. I'm afraid I won't be able to take care of him. He's stronger than any troll I've ever encountered.
그래서 이거를
I wish I knew
죽여달라는 거야?
someone
뭐
else
어떻게
who could
하라는
do it.
거야?
What exactly were you training the troll to do?
I was
죽이는
hoping to
것밖에 할 줄
train him to
몰라.
serve as protection for us. Frankly, I struggled to teach him even a word or two. Couldn't give him even a semblance of self-control.
Who's Barnabas the Barmy?
Surely you've seen the tapestry of him at Hogwarts. It hangs in the 7th floor corridor. He allegedly tried to train trolls for the ballet. You can imagine how that turned out.
I'm not thrilled at the prospect, but I'll consider it.
Oh, no. I didn't mean to suggest that you should do it. In fact, you should avoid the area just southwest of
그러면서
here.
남서쪽 지역이라고 얘기 다
At least until I
해주네.
work up the courage to do what
양아치세요?
needs to be done.
Revelio.
뭐 좋아요. 원래 해결하려고 온 거니까 가자.
Troll on the loose near a hamlet. That could be devastating.
야, 가깝네. 그냥
I
죽이면
take
돼?
it you're Alexandra's friend?
그거
I feel awful for Alexandra, but the hamlet needed to be saved from that troll.
Revelio.
안 죽이는 방법도 있나? 뭐야, 진도 기록. 시작부터 예절을 모두 갖추긴 벅찰지도 모른다. 끙끙거리만 소리만 냈다. 여전히 공격적이다. 성질도 죽였는데 무차별적으로 퍼붓는다. 더 공격적으로 퍼붓는다. 트롤 소개획 1주차 부탁합니다. 감사합니다. 신뢰합니다. 죄송합니다. 2주차 스니치를 잡으려 비행했다 시궁창으로 굴러떨어진 마녀. 팜 보원 훈련. 나름 좀 체계적으로 가르쳤네. 근데 3주차밖에 안 됐다는 게 좀 에반데? 그래도 한 1년은 가르쳐야 되는 거 아니야 최소한?
It's like a place right out of a storybook. It's done, Alexandra. I took care of him.
My troll? What? Oh, I don't know what to say.
그래도
Thank you.
고맙다고 하네.
I wish things could have turned out differently for him.
죽였다고 뭐라고 할 줄 알았더니.
There wasn't much you could have done. He was beyond training. Tried to kill me the entire time.
Goodness. I'm glad you're all right. You're very brave. People in the hamlet had already crafted a moniker for whoever eventually defeated that troll. It was troll something or other.
트롤 슬레이어?
Slayer?
Yes, that was it.
와, 난
I
트롤
suppose it's your
슬레이어다.
title now. I need some time on my
트롤
own.
슬레이어.
But truly, thank you for what you did.
근데 요즘 트롤을 좀 유독 많이 잡긴 해. 만만한 게 트롤이야.
Has a nice ring to it.
그 젤다에서 그 라인을 그냥 만만하면 라인을 나오는 것처럼 만만하면 트롤 나와.
Welcome, welcome.
퀘스트가 얼추 정리가 된 것 같은데. 자, 일단 서버캔 됐고 캐릭터 퀘스트를 좀 해야 되겠다. 용에 대한 보고 이거부터 할까? 호그스미드네.
Revelio.
어떻게 가는 거야?
Hogsmeade, here I come.
Over here.
왜 술집에 있냐?
This is a change of pace from our last outing.
Don't remind me. The thought of that tent still makes my blood boil. I've been thinking about those poor dragons in the fighting ring. The collars they were wearing, they appeared to be goblin silver. I think a collar is precisely what we found at that poacher camp. I've never known poachers to use anything like that before.
The dragon that attacked my carriage was wearing a collar. And Professor Fig was
그리고
genuinely
교화트
baffled by his behavior.
That
여기도
attack always
엮여있네.
did strike me as a little strange, seemingly coming out of nowhere. Surely you aren't suggesting that the collars somehow control the poor creatures?
Exactly.
Merlin, I don't think the dragon we set free was wearing a collar, but we should check. And if we can find her, we can return her egg.
같이 용을
That's a
찾아서
good idea.
확인해보자.
We need to see this through.
I'll start looking into it right away. There was something else that I wanted to discuss with you. I didn't want to press it before. It seems I may have caused you more trouble with Victor Rookwood. Why is he after you?
Rookwood is
얘한테는
working
알려줘도
with
될 것
Ranrock.
같은데.
And Ranrock is after something I found at Gringotts. Fig had a port key that led us there after the dragon attack. It's a bit of a long story, and Fig had asked that I not speak of it yet.
Goodness. Well, that certainly helps to shed light on what we saw at the tent. Don't worry, I'll guard your secret as if it were my own. I shan't press for more details. In fact, I should probably be going. I'd like to track that dragon down as soon as I can. I'll let you know when I have news of her location.
그냥 이렇게 대화만 하고 끝내? 되게 애매하네. 아무에게도 말하지 마. 아, 이렇게 대화만 하고 끝내면 편집하기 귀찮은데. 호그와트로 가야 되는구나. 자, 네티랑 대화하라고 하네요. 점술 교실
So
밖에서.
frustrating.
뭔데?
You wanted to speak with me, mother?
아 뭐야,
I had
엄마였어?
hoped to speak with you alone, Natsai.
Your message mentioned your concern about an unusual creature that was spotted in the woods near Hogsmeade. That could have been anything.
You know what it was, Natsai.
I am allowed to leave the castle. I am always careful, mother.
Careful. Officer Singer disagrees. She sent me an owl telling me that you have been trying to collect evidence of some kind against dark wizards. She berated me for
징어가
not keeping a closer
배신했네.
eye on you. And she is right. I do not want you visiting Hogsmeade for the near future.
But
증거는 증거대로 받아가고.
My little gazelle, you are well-intentioned, but you must not
아예
meddle in the
꼬마
affairs of
가젤이래.
dangerous people.
단어
If
선정 봐라.
someone had meddled in Matabeleland, father would still be with us.
I must get to class. Perhaps your friend can get you to listen to
안
reason.
들어? 자,
So frustrating. She never listens to me.
She called you her little gazelle.
꼬마
Is that a term of
가젤.
endearment where you're from?
It is specific to me. I am the unusual creature in Hogsmeade she mentioned. Self-transfiguration is not taught at Hogwarts, so I am gently discouraged from practicing it.
가젤로 변할 수 있나 보네.
I am an animagus, and it is in my gazelle form that I have been able to wander the Highlands rather freely until now, much to my mother's chagrin. That is how I managed to spy on Rookwood and Harlow.
어떻게 애니마구스가 됐어?
Were you born an animagus, or did you learn to become one?
Animagi are not born. The process is quite elaborate. It involves holding a mandrake leaf in one's mouth for an entire month, then placing the leaf in a crystal phial so that it is imbued with moonlight,
아 그래?
then adding one of your own hairs.
사고 나는 건
And
아니구나.
that is just the beginning. Self-transfiguration is common among students at Wagadu, but Professor Weasley considers it much too dangerous to teach at Hogwarts.
그 해리포터 나오는 호그와트에서도 안 가르치긴 해.
Can you choose what form your animagus will take?
Oh no, a person's animagus form is determined by their
나도
personality.
배울래.
My mother is convinced that my form is a gazelle because I adapt well to any situation. I believe it is because I can sense danger and keep my wits about me.
그래?
How does it feel to transform into an animal?
Well, the first time it can be a bit unnerving. I felt a kind of searing
동물들이
pain
그
and too
심장
strong
뛰는
double
속도가 더 빠르긴
heartbeat.
하거든.
But it gets easier the more you do
원래
it. I no longer feel any pain,
장수하는
and I must say,
생물일수록 심장이
I find
느리게
a sense
뛴다고
of
그랬어.
comfort in the double heartbeat. And I love being able to view the world from a different perspective.
Now the
대단하다.
nickname makes sense. What an extraordinary ability to have.
It is. I love transforming, but Mother is less enthusiastic about it. She says that no creature, especially one as rare as a gazelle, should be bounding about where poaching has become so prevalent. She claims that she has foreseen tragedy befall me in my gazelle form. But she has used her sight to control me too many times. I no longer believe it.
She's concerned for your safety. It may be best for you to stay away from Hogsmeade for now.
That may be safe, but I do not believe that it would be best. Do you? You could have fled the moment you discovered that Rookwood, Harlow, and Ranrock were after you, but you did not. I choose to act as you have. I must deal with Rookwood and Harlow, not hide from them. My mother cannot know where I am all the time.
그렇다고 하네요.
Thank you for being here during that rather
얘도
awkward conversation.
대화하는 동안 쪼이구만. 퀘스트가 애매하게 끝나는구만. 그럼 일단 카타콤에서 세바스찬 만나기.
Looks rather dark in there. Never stopped me before.
세바스찬 오랜만.
Sebastian, that relic you mentioned.
I believe one of Slytherin's students stumbled upon the relic during an assignment to study sarcophagi in this catacomb. From what I read in a report by the student, they weren't permitted to take it with them, so I must assume it's still here. As I mentioned earlier, this relic grants its holder the power to reverse dark magic curses. If it's in this catacomb, I have to find it. For Anne. I need to see her.
I'd be interested to know what else the student discovered.
Have a look. Unfortunately, there's no name on it, but I suspect if it was important enough for Slytherin to stash in his spellbook, it's worthy of further study.
I'm ready to explore the catacomb. Perhaps we can visit Anne when we've finished.
Perfect. By the way, Ominous has been asking about you. You didn't tell him what we were doing, did you?
I didn't, I promise.
Good. Ominous would be livid if he knew what we were about to do.
그렇다고 하네요. 카타콤 과제 결과가 내 예상과 다른 결과를 나왔다. 선조들에 관해 공부한 덕에 많은 걸 배울 수 있었다. 하지만 결코 지나칠 수 없는 것을 발견하고 말았다. 부패한 커다란 방 뒤에 공간에 놓인 뒤집힌 석관 사이에 이상한 모양의 유물을 발견했다. 난 즉시 그 유물의 힘을 알아차렸다. 이 유물을 가져올 수만 있다면 추가 연구를 해보고 싶다.
I'll be interested to compare what lies inside to what I've read about this catacomb.
헬드크래프트 카타콤. 카타콤이 무슨 뜻이지? 많이 들어본 단어인데.
I'm sure that foul smell is the scent of success. Try not to lose your nerve just yet.
맵이 꽤 넓구만.
Revelio. At least now we know we're not alone in here.
Perhaps that's it. And the rest of the tomb will be insect-free.
Spiders aren't insects.
Don't start.
Revelio. Revelio.
위로 어떻게 올라가? 아 여기 있다.
This room is taller than it looks.
Wingardium Leviosa. Leviosa.
Finding a chest in an inconspicuous loft. Brilliant. We've rid the world of another spider. I shall sleep better tonight.
Revelio.
Watch your step. I nearly slipped there. All this grass, it no longer feels like a tomb. I've read about catacombs that underwent and ran into problems,
Revelio.
often cave-ins.
And then were abandoned.
Exactly. We'll be fine though.
이거 변신 마법 배우니까 확실히 게임이 쾌적하구만. 매우 좋아.
Now this is the sort of great room I want to be buried in.
Surrounded by grandeur.
Grandeur and then some. Even an altar with a pile of bones. Lovely.
Bones outside a sarcophagus. Seems odd.
There's something here by the altar.
어버같이 보고서에 유물 이야기를 꺼내는 바람에 원리치에 돌려달라 저거. 유물을 다시 가져올 생각이지만 그 전에 임페리우스 저주부터 공부해야 한다.
What did you find?
임페리우스 저주.
Did you hear that?
We're in a tomb. I assume eerie sounds come with the territory. Revelio. Accio. Guardian Leviosa. Accio. Bombardus. Revelio.
Lots of bone rattle.
Guardian Leviosa. Revelio.
안 돼. 가져와.
Guardian Leviosa.
자, 대화해봅시다, 세바스찬이랑.
Looks like part of a student's diary. It mentions plans to return for the relic and conjuring barricades using bones.
Of course. The student's summary referenced a space beyond the Great Room, which means this can't be a dead end. Let's divide and conquer. You work on sorting out the bone barricades, I'll look around and see what we missed. Hold on to that diary entry. There may be more to it.
It does mention something else. It says their next assignment was learning the Imperious Curse.
Really? Interesting. We need to focus on moving beyond this room. But let me think for a moment.
Do you think the pages were left here on purpose?
Slytherin mentioned a student who excelled in charms and always carried a satchel stuffed full of notes. They might have been left on purpose, or the student may have simply dropped them.
Of course. I'll start to search for those barricades.
Brilliant. There's more to this than even I imagined.
이미 열렸는데?
We've made it this far, but clearly we have more to do. I need to find a safe way across. Guardian Leviosa. Confringo. Accio. Confringo. Guardian Leviosa. Rickety Bone Bridge complete.
뭐야 이게?
Revelio.
아, 여기로 오는구나. 됐고 가자.
Before we trudge on further, I just realized something.
뭔데?
The student's diary mentions the Imperious Curse. I wouldn't be surprised if we're going to need it here. It's an unforgivable, but useful when you're outnumbered. Places the victim completely under the caster's control. So, if you'd like to learn Imperio, I can teach you.
Where did you learn the Imperious Curse?
I taught myself. Don't tell Ominous that I've told you. It's not exactly something I can brag about, but it may come in handy. I think you ought to know it.
Shouldn't I know more about what the curse entails?
Remember the blasting curse? Same idea, except when it comes to unforgivable curses, your intention has to be clear. You have to mean it.
It's probably wise to know the spell.
I couldn't agree more. A spell that could save your life shouldn't be unforgivable. You have a lot at stake. You have an ability that evidently no one's seen for centuries.
일단 배워.
Focus your wand movement. It's not an easy spell to master.
어떡하기 쉬운데?
Here we go. Something troubling ahead. Be on your guard.
걸렸나? 피가 왜 자꾸 조금씩 다냐?
Another barricade. Considering how well you did on the last one, this should be a cinch.
How great is it?
I try. This looks different than what we faced before. Now we're also dealing with rune symbols.
Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio.
순서가 있나 본데? 1
That worked. Keep going.
Yeah?
Revelio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
아 이거 두 개를 땡기면 이게 열리는 거구나. 이거 열려면
Wingardium Leviosa.
You are head and shoulders above these bones. Nicely done.
뼈들보다 당연히 내가 더 뛰어나지. 당연한 얘기를 하고 있니? 여기서 왔나 내가?
Never knew spiders could make such a mess.
Bit dramatic, isn't it?
Rebellion.
안 없어지냐 이거. 그냥 통과가 돼버리네.
Revelio.
This catacomb has suffered decay, just as the student's summary described.
I doubt anyone's been here in quite some time.
유학인 버리고.
Rebellion.
I see why Slytherin's student was so entranced with this place.
슬리더린 애들이 좋아해?
Never end. Revelio.
그거 없구만.
Dead end. Lovely. All that for nothing.
Hold on. Don't give up yet.
유물엔 엄청난 잠재력이 있다. 그 힘으로 모든 마법사들은 물론 이 세상의 혜택을 누릴 수 있다. 그 증가를 깨닫기 위해서 들어야 하는 어둠의 희생이 너무 클지도 모른다. 좀 더 알아내기 전까지 유물을 움직여서는 안 된다.
Revelio.
뭐야 이거?
Sebastian, the relic. Look.
Could it be?
자, 대화해봅시다.
The note and rendition of the relic. It matches. This must be where the student left the relic.
I can't believe it. After all this, it lines up.
아까
We've really found
없애고
it.
What do you suppose is meant by the dark sacrifice required to realize the relic's potential?
I have no idea. But we're here for the relic.
The note advises to leave the relic alone.
I assure you, we were meant to find this. For Anne's sake. I'm taking it. Let's get to Feldcroft.
그래, 네가 챙겨.
I must... Ominous! The sounds we kept hearing. It was
뭐야,
you.
오미니스 왔어? 넌 도울 생각
I'm
없잖아.
sorry, Ominous, but I'm taking it.
No, you're not. If you won't put it back, then I will.
Hold on, both of you. Sebastian, please take a step back.
Fine. But Ominous knows. I won't step back from a fight.
Can't believe this.
내가 또 중재를 해야 되겠구만.
How much did you hear?
Everything. I was glad to hear you tell Sebastian to leave the relic. We need to stand together. Convince Sebastian this is wrong.
And if nothing will change his mind?
Something has to. I need your help.
미안하지만 세바스찬이 하는 일이 옳다 생각해.
Sebastian's right. We need that relic.
I'm sorry. My mind is made up.
Are you willing to sacrifice your friendship over this?
I might be. How could I choose to stand by and watch him do this?
What if the choice wasn't yours? You wouldn't
얘는
be to blame for what
슬리데린이
happens.
아닌데?
What
너
in the world are you
혹시
suggesting?
안에 빨간 옷 입고 있니? 임페리오를 걸겠다는 얘기는 안 했는데?
That's what I'm saying. I would take all responsibility. This could save your friendship. I know how to cast it, Sebastian taught me. But I won't do it unless you agree.
This is insanity. I can't believe you would ask this of me.
Sebastian is never going to give up trying to cure Anne. If you try and stop him now, he'll never forgive you.
Fine. This is unfathomable. But I suppose if you want that responsibility, it may just save what is left of my friendship with Sebastian. Remember, this is what I was telling you about the dark arts. They come with a cost. You may well regret making this choice. Do what you have to do. Cast it. Before I change my mind.
Imperial!
뭐야, 진짜 썼어?
Step aside, Ominous. Stay in place until we're out of sight.
I will.
나 이럴 생각이 아니었는데.
Sebastian, come on!
What did you do?
Imperial. It was the only way to get out of here without a fight.
Ominous, I'm sorry.
Sebastian, we need to go. Revelio.
아니, 조지에 나 어둠의 마법사 됐네. 근데 여기 아이템 하나도 안 먹었는데 이거 어떻게 먹냐?
Did we do the wrong thing?
You need the relic.
I know. But not like this.
Ominous and I agreed. Surely there's a difference between casting Imperio on someone without their knowledge and casting it with permission.
I understand what you're saying. I do, but...
I've taken full responsibility. You have my word.
아니, 어쩌다가 내가 범죄자 됐잖아. 길이 어디야 근데?
How long will the spell last? How long must Ominous stay in the tomb?
The curse is lifted already. He'll easily find his way out of the catacomb, just as we did. He'll be all right, Sebastian.
그래, 내가 다 책임질게. 뭐 어떻게 한 거임? 왜 못 날아 그리고?
When we get to Feldcroft, I'd rather Anne not know what had to be done to get this relic. She thinks like Ominous. It'd only upset her. Oh no, this isn't good.
What is it?
Smoke, over there, by the hamlet.
아이고,
Feldcroft's in
겨우
trouble.
고칠 수 있게
They're under
됐는데
attack.
또 습격당했어. 이쯤 되면 이사 가라.
You can't stop us. What evidence is a python? Are you think this is funny?
There's nowhere to go.
조합이 뭐야? 아이고. 여기 나 왜 나와 있어? 왠 죽을 것 같은데 뭔가 느낌. 얘도 저주 써버렸다.
Boy! What have you done?
Saved my sister.
With an unforgivable curse. From that damned book, no doubt. Your father would be ashamed. You've gone too far, Sebastian. Stay away from her. From all of us.
What did my uncle expect me to do? The Imperious curse saved Anne's life. That goblin was going to kill her.
공범됐네.
You did what you had to do.
If I have to keep proving that to my uncle, I will.
공범하자.
He cannot banish me from my own home.
생각 없었는데.
From my sister.
It might be best to let him calm down a while. May I speak to him? Perhaps I can help to ease the tension a bit.
내가 저주를 썼다는 걸
Very well.
모르잖아.
Probably best if I get away from here for a while. I'll head back to Hogwarts.
그 유물 내놔봐. 내가 유물 써버리게. 템 좀. 저주 같은 거 없어도 난 센데. 내 집에 뭐 이렇게 폭탄이 많아? 먹었나? 자, 솔로몬 셀로우랑 대화합시다.
What was he thinking?
Pardon me, Mr. Sallow.
What Sebastian did was inexcusable. You cannot possibly be about to defend him.
네가 애를 잘 지켰으면 됐잖아.
Sebastian and I have encountered Ranrock's loyalists before. That goblin would have killed Anne.
This family does not resort to using dark magic even against our enemies. What Sebastian did cannot be undone. That you are defending Sebastian's behavior at all tells me everything I need to know.
그래, 똑같다. 어쩔 건데.
Are as guilty as he is. Sebastian is to come nowhere near Feldcroft, nowhere near Anne. Unforgivable curses are so named for a reason. If I hear that either of you continues down this path, if either of you uses dark magic, I will notify the headmaster immediately. Why, Sebastian?
이게 너 때문이야. 너가 제대로 저기 했으면은 애를 지켰으면 이렇게 안 됐잖아, 양아치야.
Hebridean dragon friend and where to return her, you know what. Meet me in the town circle in Hogsmeade.
Wonder who lives here.
언더크로프트 안에 있는 세바스찬과 대화하라네. 얘 어딨어? 근데 이런 서사는 좋긴 하다. 이런 서사는 해리포터에서는 나오지 않는 거잖아. 해리가 아니다. 이런 거 비슷한 거 있긴 하다. 해리가 그 살인 주문 쓰려고 하는 순간이 있긴 있다. 하리즘을 쓸까 말까 막 하다가 거의 쓰기 직전까지 가는 거 있어. 아 그리고 그 해리도 저주 쓰잖아 생각해보니까. 그 시기에 뭐야 그 배때기에서 피 철철 나오는 그 저주.
Did you speak with my uncle?
I wish I had better news about your uncle and Anne.
Well, what did he say?
I'm afraid he wants you nowhere near Feldcroft, nor Anne.
I had to stop that goblin from killing my sister. He had no right to banish me from my own twin. If he thinks banishing me means I'm going to give up on Anne, he's sorely mistaken.
He also said he cannot excuse the use of dark magic in any form, and that if he hears of either of us using it, he'll go straight to Professor Black.
Huh? That relic, dark magic or not, is the key to saving Anne. To reverse that curse. I
일단
will
유물을
not lose Anne for
써봐야지
good.
유물 얻었는데
I should send the
어떻게
crest to
얻었는
Anne.
걸.
She'll know that we need to meet.
I'm afraid I don't follow.
Nothing, just a thought. Now I'm more determined than ever to learn what power that relic has.
What did you mean you'd send Anne a crest so that she'd know to meet you?
We just lost our parents, and we were packing up to go and live with Solomon. We couldn't take everything. She was carefully organizing her prized possessions, a box of artifacts she'd collected to do with our family. Jewelry, cards, old photographs. She got to her favorite, a handmade crest, and without a second thought she handed it to me. This will keep you safe, she said. It holds no enchantment, but I've kept it with me since. That's how I can reach Anne. I'll get the crest to her with plans to meet.
Be careful, Sebastian. Your uncle could intercept it. We'll be expelled.
Even if Ominous is upset with us, he has no love lost for his family. He'd use their connections to the headmaster if we needed his help.
I shall wait to hear from you then.
Thank you. I very much appreciate you standing by me through all of this.
세바스찬 너무
I'll send you an
불쌍하다.
hour when I have news.
Revelio.
아, 뭐 좋아요. 세바스찬은 스토리가 점점 산으로 가네. 산으로 간다기보단 점점 꼬이네, 애가. 자, 밀렵한 알 이거 하자. 아니 메인 캐리를 할 수가 없어. 서브캐가 계속 생겨서. 어디로 가야 되나? 호그스미드로 가야 되네. 자, 포피랑 대화해 봅시다.
Very rude to mention.
It's not like her to forget.
My sincerest apology.
I didn't keep you waiting, did I?
Not at all. I was just at the post office. Gran told me to expect a package, but it looks as if she forgot to send it. She didn't send me an owl this week either. Perhaps she's busy with her research.
What was she sending you?
Only some feed she's been developing. I was going to give it to Professor Howen for the measles.
What kind of research is she doing?
It varies from week to week, but it's always to do with creatures. Last week she was studying leg knots in plimpies.
What did you find out about the dragon you were tracking?
I realised that she didn't know the poachers had her egg, so when she left Horntail Hall, she would have headed straight to her nest. I went back to the tent and tracked her flight.
How do you track a dragon long after she's gone?
그 용이
Tree
어디 있는지 안다는
canopies,
거야?
burn marks, things like that.
용도 잡을 수 있나?
Well done. You certainly
내가
know what
잡아서
you were doing.
키울래.
I can't be certain, but I have an idea of one place she may have been heading. I thought we might go and see it for ourselves.
Of course. Shall we leave now?
If that's all right. I want to see how she's faring if she had a collar on. And she's likely frantic about her egg.
좋아요.
Here we are. I do think this is where we'll find her. The terrain's typical of where the breed would nest. I suspect it's how the poachers found her to begin with. They likely camped here and
아니
looked
근처에
her
야영했어?
Perhaps nabbed her first and
얼마나
then
용이
her egg.
진심인 거야.
Dragons are hard enough to wrangle, let alone maternal ones.
You got all of that from simply standing here.
You'd be surprised how easy it is to think like a poacher. Shall we see if she's home? We only need to return her egg.
아니 알 돌려주고 싶지 않은데.
That sounds straightforward
내가
enough.
키우고
We
싶은데.
should be in and out. Then we can be
아
finished with
그래서
the poachers once and for all.
드래곤 슬레이어가 아니고 뭐야?
I don't suppose you've thought about keeping it, have you?
No, it belongs to her. Keeping it will make me just as bad as the
내가 예쁘게 잘
poachers.
키우면 되잖아.
If you're right about finding her here, How do we go about returning the egg?
드래곤 타고
Her
다니고
nest will
싶은데.
likely be in the heart of
드래곤
her
나이트.
den, which she will be
드래곤
keeping guard
매지션.
over. It might also be more charred than anywhere else, I imagine.
Well then, let's find our dragon and return her egg.
Wonderful. If she sees us flying about, she might take it as a sign of aggression or food. We should stay on foot.
그게 다
One more
저기네.
thing. Let's not agitate her. Goodness knows she's been through enough already.
알았다.
I'm ready when you are.
뭐야 어딨어?
There she is, above us. She did make it home safe. Oh, good. It looks as if she wasn't collared like the other dragons.
자, 용 둥지로 가라고 하네요.
Poor thing must be worried sick, wondering what happened to her egg.
Revelio.
이렇게 몰래 숨어서 가면은 시비 안 걸리겠어.
For what it's worth, she doesn't seem to have spotted us yet.
Let's hope it stays that way. At least until we've done what we came to do.
어둠의 접종견이다.
I wonder how many they brought to capture. At least
어디서 스미 씨 너가 보르네리랑 합류하는 줄 알았는데 우린 곧 이동할 거야. 이집트로 가겠지.
How charming. They keep in touch with each other.
위협금들이 이집트로 간다는 얘기인가?
Revelio.
Reparo.
fantastic.
There she is again.
She's breathtaking.
From a distance.
What I wouldn't give to be a demiguise right now. I wonder how good her eyesight is.
I beg your pardon?
I don't imagine the poachers fed her well. And from a distance, we
양처럼
probably look
보인다.
exactly like sheep to her. Hebrideans love
맛있겠네.
sheep.
How lucky for us. Watch your step.
Revelio. Pity. She must have been starved to pick off a grabhorn.
아니 그리폰을
Or just
잡아먹어?
raring for a fight.
여기 그리폰 시체야 이거? 그러네. 세긴 세구나 드래곤이. 그리폰도 어디 가서 밀리는 애는 아닐 텐데. 걸렸다. 투명마법 쓰고 왔는데 걸렸네. 투명해져 뭐해?
Well, there's no coming back now.
뭐야 마법 못 쓰는. 한 방에 갔는데? 아니 이렇게 서 있으면은 드레스마저 이면서 뭐야?
Watch out! It's her domain. So make sure we not keep at it. We've just got to make it to the nest.
Oh, she isn't making it easy.
Not a warm welcome.
It's a little too warm, if you ask me.
I don't suppose you'd listen to reason.
I normally try, but we're well past that. Get to that opening below her. If we can get to that, we can get to the nest. She's leaving! Quickly!
Brilliant.
There's the nest. We're almost there.
Revelio.
상자 같은 거 놓고 왔나? 월드.
Why is every bridge here broken?
Reparo.
여긴 그 용가리가 죽겠지.
Now, if we just return her egg, we can hopefully make it out without too much fuss.
야, 떨어지겠다, 야. 만지지 마라, 무섭다. 알 갖고 왔으니까 봐준다.
That was brilliant! And did you see how clever? She left us perfectly unharmed.
Creatures are a lot cleverer than most people realize.
That's what Gran always says. The important thing is that we survived it.
내가
and
키우고
we returned her
싶었는데
egg. Thank you for doing this
그래서
with me.
드래곤 타고 다니고
Wouldn't
싶었는데.
blame you one bit if you wanted to head back to the castle and never think about dragons again.
아쉽구만.
Shall we head back? I'm ready if you are.
I am. After our dragon rescue at Hauntow Hall, I half expect to be ambushed by poachers any time I'm not in the castle.
Understandable. We did sabotage their fighting ring and steal a dragon egg from them.
True. So why haven't they come after us? It's not like them to let things lie. Unless...
Unless what?
Unless they haven't let things lie. Oh no, I can't believe I didn't see it.
할머니를
We need
공격한
to
거
leave.
아니야?
I need to send an owl.
알고 보니까 할머니가 편지를 안 보낸 이유가 있었던 거임.
How could I have been so blind?
Revelio.
점프력 왜 이렇게 낮냐? 왜 이러고 끝나는 거야? 애매하게 끝나네.
Good thing the ministry banned underage sorcery.
Hello there. Please, come in. Let me know if you need help finding anything. I suspect you have a sharp eye for fashion. Be sure to stop by whenever you're about.
자, 이제 메인 퀘스트 할 수 있겠다. 자, 고블리너야. 로드고그 호그와트 남쪽에 있는 광산에서 만나자고 했다. 고블리너를 할 줄 아는 사람을 데려오라 했다. 아미스랑 대화하라니. 호그와트겠지? 이렇게 멀어. 아미도 왜 이렇게 멀리 있어?
Revelio. Lumos.
자, 아미과 대화해봅시다.
Hello there.
별 보고
Hello,
있니?
Amit.
아침이라 별도
Do
안
I recall
보이는데?
you saying that you speak gobbledygook?
I did. I mean, I do. Speak it. Is this to do with the goblin I saw you with in Hogsmeade?
It is. His name is Lodgok. We could use your help with something. He's waiting for me near a goblin mine. Would you be willing to help?
Of course. How exciting. I mean, well, might this
당연히
be
I
위험하겠지.
think he simply wants to show me something that involves gobbledygook. If it helps, he's a friend of Serona's.
Good to
로드고 내가
hear.
봤을 때는
Good to
믿을 만한
hear.
애가 아니야.
If Serona trusts him, then I feel much better.
You said you know gobbledygook, but how well?
I've been reading it for as long as I've been reading English. My parents have an extensive library. Once I grew bored with the classics, I devoured goblin writings. I'd tell you some titles,
알려줘봐,
but
내가
you
배워보게.
wouldn't understand them.
잘
Have
모르지만
you
이
ever
캐릭터는
spoken
잘 알
directly
거야.
to a goblin?
Unbelievably, no. I'm so looking forward to it. Actually conversing in gobbledygook with a native speaker. Cannot wait to confirm subtle bits of pronunciation and tone that may have eluded me, being self-taught and all.
Lodgok is waiting. Shall we go?
Of course. I just want to check the pronunciation of a couple of key terms first. So I will meet you there.
발음을 신경 쓴단 말이야? 광산 입구 근처에서 로드곡을 만나세요. 잠깐만, 이거 식물 좀 캐고 가자. 너무 많이 썼어. 아니구나. 아이 뭐야, 리제밀드 꽉 차가지고 못 먹어. 이거 어떡지? 감정? 감정? 랩짜리네. 자, 그럼 갑시다.
What is it? What's wrong?
Goblins! That...
You're right.
And I've you to thank. Please, accept this gift in exchange for your help.
줬는데. 아, 뭐 줬어?
I know a Merlin trial when I see one.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included. Rebellion.
요거야? 그냥 굴리면 되나?
Revelio. This could prove dangerous if I'm not careful.
와, 이 토끼 만렙 토끼야? 뭐 어디까지 해야 되는지 알아야지. 어?
Revelio.
여기가 아니었을 것 같다는 느낌이 드네. 스롱 트롤. 이거 굳이 잡아야 될 필요성이 있는 건가? 근데 어디에다가 집어넣어야 되는지 모르겠네.
Revelio.
어? 아, 몰라, 때려쳐. 가자 그냥.
A friend who speaks gobbledygook is meeting us. Before he arrives, perhaps you could tell me why we're here.
Of course. Unfortunately, presenting Ranrock with the Helmet of Urtkot did not have the effect I'd hoped.
Because he knew the details surrounding its plunder, he presumed I'd had help from a witch or wizard in retrieving it.
How else did he expect Goblin Kind to get the helmet back? Seems he has no interest in making amends with you.
I'm afraid we do not have the luxury of rational expectation when it comes to Ranrock. Damn Bragbor and his blasted journals.
Bragbor?
An ancestor of Ranrock's, renowned metal worker. If we are to work together, I suppose I must tell you more. Not long ago, Ranrock sent me to collect a recently unearthed set of Bragbor's journals. They described repositories that Bragbor had been commissioned to build for a group of witches and wizards.
What do you mean, repositories?
Large, magically fortified receptacles crafted from goblin metal. Ranrock recruited others to help me locate the repositories. We were to search anywhere that was connected to 5 names mentioned in the journals. Rackham, Fitzgerald, Picard, Morganach, and Rookwood.
Rookwood Castle.
That is where we began our search.
Why does Ranrock care so much about these repositories?
He cares about what they contain. For centuries, wizards have refused to share their magical knowledge with goblins. Your kind will not even let us carry wands. Thus, many goblins, myself included, have spent our lives mistrusting wizard kind. Ranrock was convinced that the repositories contained a magical power that wizards wanted to keep for themselves. He is determined to take it for goblin kind. But
Here comes my friend Amit. Probably best to continue our conversation later.
Greetings, Lord Gok. It is an honor, sir.
You speak gobbledygook.
Oh, Bagalio.
뭐야 이게?
Please do not tell me that was meant to be gobbledygook.
Well, yes. Perhaps my pronunciation was a bit off. I imagine certain dialects differ.
Pronunciation is not the issue. I barely recognize that as language. I trust you can read gobbledygook better than you can speak it?
I can, Sir Lord Gok.
Just Lord Gok. Thankfully, we only need someone who can decipher written plans, since I
근데
cannot
해독을
join you
왜
in the mind.
필요하지? 고블린이면
What
지가
written
읽으면
plans?
되잖아.
And why can't you come with us?
We need some idea of what Ranrock knows or is plotting. I suspect a careless
뭔가 말이
loyalist may
이상해,
have left
얘네.
plans behind. And I'm unable to join you because I cannot risk anyone reporting my presence to Ranrock. All you need to do is not be seen, either by the eye above the enchanted door or a loitering loyalist.
What else should we know about the enchanted door?
The door will not open while the eye can see you. You and your friend must be invisible to it to gain access. From what I know of wizard magic, that shouldn't be too difficult to achieve.
좋아요.
Amit and I can do this.
I will await your return.
어우,
I shall see you soon.
고블린 광산에 들어갔어요.
The door is looking at us.
자, 가자.
Books so rarely prepare one for reality. A real goblin mind. It's even grander than I had expected. I cannot believe I met a goblin.
Let's just learn what we can and get out.
Look at this lift. Impressive workmanship for so simple a device.
Impressive workmanship aside, it's the only way forward. Revelio.
I still can't believe we're inside a real goblin mine.
Revelio.
뭔가 장치가 잘 돼 있긴 하네.
I've read about mines like this. Seeing one is something else altogether.
Keep your wits about you, Amit. I'll get you through this mine. Revelio.
Little mooncup.
That was a little more than I'm used to.
I'll get us through here safely, Amit. You have my word. We're being watched by a door.
Right. Don't wish to be seen, do we?
Rebellion. Confringo. Rebellion. Accio. Revelio.
하나가 뭐가 더 필요한가?
Confringo! Bombarda! Revelio.
Like a character from one of the adventure books I read during the summer holidays.
Let's take a look around, Barneat. See if we can find any plans.
Bound to be plans around here somewhere. A schematic. They're building something. I can't quite make it out. Curious. There must be more notes around here. What could they be building?
뭔가 짓고 있다 그러는데?
Revelio.
Yes, of course.
Who's there? How nice.
That's the last loyalist. Fascinating to see gobbledygook written in a goblin hand. The flourishes are extraordinary. Let me know if you see any more plans or schematics. We can't return to Lodgok empty-headed.
어디로 가야 되는 거야? 내려가면 되나?
Revelio.
If I'm translating this correctly, and I think that I am, they're building something rather large. But what? I will get to the bottom of what they've been building down here.
Rumble up, why? He's coming back this way. You won't stop me. Return me to the ground. A miss. You can't stop us.
아, 노랑이라 폭탄이
Oh, this is too much.
Stay close. I've handled much worse.
Another boiler. This place is more complex than I had expected. Another schematic. What are they going to build? This mine is too small for whatever it is.
이거 작다고?
Confringo. Accio. Revelio. Revelio. Revelio.
Devil's snare. Nasty stuff if we're not careful.
Not an entanglement we need right now.
Revelio.
Lumos.
Lumos!
아니 난쟁이들이 키가 작아가지고 이거 다 이런 맵밖에 없어. 파 이거 여기.
Easily diverted.
거의 남았네. 아야. 죽어.
How many of them are there?
That should be the last of them, I'll meet.
분량 너무 많이 썼구만. 총을 쓸까 말까 고민하다 그냥 안 써.
Revelio.
올라가.
Bombarda.
이거 먹으러 가는 거야?
Revelio.
아이템 먹는 데가 없나? 땡기는 거 왜 있는 거지?
Revelio. Confringo.
This is not good. They're building enormous drills, bigger than this mine could contain.
Let's get out of here and tell Odgok what we found.
드릴.
Revelio.
여기에 뭐가 있나? 말을 필요 없지.
I need a moment to catch my breath. This was more than I bargained for.
I'm glad you came with me, Amit. Now that we know what they're up to, we can get out of here.
길이 두 갠데?
Alohomora.
almost out of here, Amit. Look, the lift.
A welcome sight indeed.
자, 돌아갑시다.
Can we please talk about...
That wasn't so bad, was it?
It was. It really was. I'm afraid I've had enough adventure for one day. For a lifetime,
아니,
perhaps.
이게
Thank
일상인데?
you, Amit. I couldn't have done it without you. Now, if you don't mind, I'd like to have a word with Lodgok.
Understood? I'll leave you to it. Your goblin secrets are safe with me, but I get to write the book about this escapade someday.
그래, 맘대로 하세요.
Without further ado, adieu.
자, 로드곡과 대화하세요.
They're building enormous drills. We found their plans. Ranrock must be searching for the repositories.
I fear you are correct. Other than Rookwood Castle, however, I do not know where else he plans to search.
I've been wondering about something else you said before we entered the mine.
Yes?
If you share Ranrock's views, then why are you helping me?
I expected Rookwood Castle to be deserted when I arrived to begin my search. So was surprised to find a witch there who had set up a sort of improvised research site. She was studying something so intently that she almost didn't notice me. When she looked up, I thought she would react with fear or disdain. But instead she did something that I will never forget. Without a moment's hesitation, she smiled and asked me to sit with her. She told me that she was a researcher and showed me a small, oddly shaped
믿어도 되는
container
건가?
with a strange symbol on it. She was certain it was made of goblin metal, but was unable to open it. She wanted to work together.
그거네.
Miriam.
처음에 시작했을 때
But how did you...
내가 열었잖아.
He told me of her research, and I know of the container.
Ah. The reverence with which she talked of goblins and their intelligence and skill, it caught me entirely off guard. I'd never been treated with such respect by a witch or wizard. So, to my surprise, I let her study the container if she would allow me to search the castle on my own. We parted ways, with her promising to share what she'd learned. More of Ranrock's recruits arrived, and we began to dig, eventually locating the first repository. Ranrock was thrilled with our discovery, but furious when I told him about Miriam. Berated me for trusting a witch, and I heard she had been killed.
You think Ranrock murdered her?
I don't want to believe it, but I don't know.
란록이 죽였겠지 뭘.
After
모르긴
that,
뭘
something
몰라.
shifted in me. I had seen how the power from the repositories was transforming Ranrock, transforming all of them. I could no longer remain a part of it.
Thank you, Lodgok, for telling me this.
I tell you all of this so that you understand what is at stake. Ranrock never found all of Bragbor's journals, but the ones he did find suggest that Bragbor at some point built a repository far greater in size than the one beneath Rookwood Castle. What you've discovered here today worries me deeply. If Ranrock learns of the location of that repository, I fear we shall be destined for a great war. I will find out what Ranrock knows. Watch for my owl.
그렇게 무섭게 말하는 거야. 이 아저씨랑 대화할 때는 뭔가 분위기가 이상해. 그럼 죽여놔야 되지 않을까? 지금 임페리우스 마법을 거는 거야. 뭐야? 포피 퀘스트가 더 있네? 포피 퀘스트 하고 가자. 아마 포피가 어떤 방식으로든 좀 거치게 되지 않았을까, 공격을 받지 않았을까 싶은데 밀렵군한테 어떻게 됐는지 한번 봅시다. 왜 이렇게 멀리 왔냐? 그냥 가자.
Oh, good, you're safe.
There you are. You were in such a state when you left.
The poachers got to my gran. Someone recognized me in Horntail Hall and they got to her.
What do you mean? Is she all right?
She's fine, thank goodness. But they were at her house, our house. They assumed I'd sent the egg there. She said they took the whole place apart looking for it, screaming that we'd cost them everything.
I'm sorry, Poppy. I'm glad she's all right. I don't think either one of us could have anticipated that.
I should have known. I underestimated the poachers. And now another creature's in danger.
What do you mean?
The poachers refused to leave empty-handed, so they took valuable journals that Gran had discovered when she was researching rare creatures.
혹시
One of them contained theories about a secret hiding place of the Snidget, long thought to be extinct.
스니젯이 뭔데?
Exactly what kind of creature is a Snidget?
It's a small bird with golden feathers. It's incredible. It has rotational wings that allow it to dart quickly in any direction.
회전하는 날개?
In fact, the golden snitch in Quidditch is based on the Snidget, which barbarically was actually used in the sport hundreds of years ago.
Why would Snidgets be valuable to poachers?
They could make more money with Snidgets than they ever would have fighting dragons. The golden Snidget's feathers and eyes are incredibly valuable. That's why they're believed to be extinct.
그러니까 마법사들이 다 문제예요. 어딜 가나
If the
마법사가
poachers found
쓰레기다.
them now, I can't bear to think about the horrific way they'd be bred and killed for profit.
Where exactly are these Snidgets allegedly hidden?
Gran says the journals were a bit cryptic, which is good. Perhaps the poachers won't be clever enough to find the birds. From what she recalls, the journals only noted that the key to finding them lay in the moonlight. Gran thinks it can be narrowed down to a handful of locations.
I take it you aren't going to let the poachers anywhere near the Snidgets.
Gran wants me to stay out of it, but I know she's devastated that poachers might go after the Snidgets, if they still exist. We had the element of surprise on our side when we saved that dragon, but the poachers will be watching for us now.
We need allies. Others who hate the poachers enough to help us, who value creatures as much
Merlin's beard! You're a genius! The centaurs! They'd want the Snidgets protected at all costs.
켄타우루스랑
Sounds as if we
얘기해보자.
need to go and talk to the centaurs.
We'll need to be careful in how we approach them. Tensions with them are high. Still, I think they may be our only hope. Let me think on it.
그래, 생각해서
I'll let you
연락해.
know as soon as I have a plan.
바로바로 퀘스트가 연결되면 좋은데 맨날 이렇게 말을 미리 걸어놔야 돼. 다음 거 합시다. 광산의 그림자 오버룩에서 세바스찬을 만나세요. 세바스찬 또 만나?
Are you in some sort of trouble?
Nearly attacked by wolves, I was. Only just escaped with my life. I need to be better prepared next time. Could use some thunder brew. I don't suppose a student like yourself would be in possession of such a thing?
Yes, I have some right here. Please, take it. And be careful.
Oh, thank you, thank you. I knew you had a good heart. I feel better already just knowing I have some thunder brew on hand. Please take this as thanks for your generosity.
자, 오버룩에서 세바스찬 만나러 갑시다. 뭐야? 갖고 갈까?
No one enters this mine. Kill anyone who tries. What's that? I shall have been I will.
금광기 같은 게 있네. 세바스찬이랑 만나러 가자. 세바스찬 오늘 많이 만나네.
I came as soon as I could.
I'd been so preoccupied by all that happened with Ominis in the catacomb, not to mention my uncle's reaction, that I'd almost forgotten what it was that struck me about that triptych. This is the view painted on the canvas that was left on it.
That's incredible. You know this area well.
And while I was waiting for you, I scouted around and discovered an abandoned mine nearby, surrounded by Ranrock's loyalists.
Do you think there's a connection to the triptych?
I've no idea, but perhaps they're searching it, the way they did Rookwood Castle and Isidora's Manor. How do we want to handle this?
We need to see what they're doing. I say we take them head on. Let's bury some enemies.
Very well.
And I still have that rune symbol we found on the triptych. If there is a connection, I suspect we'll see that symbol again.
After you.
알았어, 내가 다 죽일게. 너는 가서 편하게 저거 해. 빨리 해. 이건 뭔데?
There they are, up ahead.
I'll let you lead.
또 잡아야 돼?
Next time I go that I'll give them what they deserve.
뭐 두 번 잡신 뭐까 지금.
What was that? I feel as though I'm not alone.
Why is it? Not one. Was that your bet? Childish. I will.
Rebellion.
Agria.
제 변신 마법 너무 좋다. 어디야 근데 위치가?
This is going well.
We make a good team.
We do at that.
Once again, we could fight our way through, or be discreet.
You know which one I'd choose.
The area's still clear. Somebody's up for a bit of dying, are we? If you're lucky enough, you won't get away with that.
And the fun is over.
Fun is a relative term.
It is. And that was relatively fun.
자, 입구로 갑시다. 오버룩 광산. 룬 기호 찾기.
Silent as a grey. For better or for worse, we're in. This mine looks like a tomb.
It was closed after accidents were reported. Now I see why.
Confringo!
뭐야? 왜 이렇게 백없이 주고?
Confringo! Revelio.
I don't see any goblins in these webs.
Too disgusting for even a spider to prey on.
Enjoy suffering, do you? No! I will make you pay.
How many Ranrock's loyalists are in here?
Too many. They definitely think there's something here they want.
Confringo! Accio! Wingardium Leviosa!
That ledge is awfully high. Any ideas?
Revelio. It's no wonder spiders give people goosebumps.
Could be the hairy legs, or the soulless eyes, or the venomous fangs, or any number of endearing qualities, really.
Revelio.
사랑스럽다고? 변태인가?
Smashing.
Should have thought to conjure stairs.
Revelio.
정말. 에이씨, 초록템이야.
That bridge has seen better days.
Revelio.
뭐하니?
Revelio. Reparo. Revelio.
뭐야 이거? 금이다.
We're making quick work of them.
Professor Hecat would be proud.
She would at that. Ranrock's loyalists have all but declared war.
Revelio. Lumos.
Lumos. We've still not seen a single rune symbol.
I think we're going to be a bit distracted from runes for a moment. We have another fight on our hands.
Why am I not surprised?
이렇게 했는데 안 걸렸단 말이야?
Someone's here. Don't have time for this.
Certainly cleared the room.
너무
You're not a bad
맛있다.
chap for a Slytherin.
For a Ravenclaw, you certainly have a lot to learn. A rune symbol above the
Confringo! Ranrock's loyalists never knew to look for it. Revelio. Bombarda! Accio! Revelio. Revelio.
I wouldn't be surprised to find a couple more rune symbols.
Confringo. Revelio. Confringo.
Wasn't expecting that.
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio.
세상에 마치 뿌연 연못 속에 있는 것 같다. 저 고통이 사라지는 광경을 보면서 느꼈던 희열감이 기억난다. 스타병은 아니길 바란다. 적어도 그 남성은 이제 이 고통에서 벗어났다.
What do you have there?
A journal entry by Isidore. Sebastian, I think I found something.
More of
A
this
canvas piece.
Brilliant. Our efforts weren't in vain after all. Still, something about this place feels odd.
또 저기 언더크로프트로 이어지는 것 같은데? 뭔가? 빨리 와, 것들이.
If the triptych led us here to find this bit of canvas, we can probably assume that Isadora Morganach was here.
She seems to have been everywhere.
But if she was using the Undercroft and the cellar beneath her manor in Feldcroft, why would she create this space?
And why hide it behind cryptic rune symbols and ancient magic that no one but you could see?
Isadora and Percival Rackham, another of the keepers, could see traces of ancient magic too.
Rackham? I haven't heard his name before.
His are some of the memories I've seen. I don't think he and Isadora saw eye to eye on how this magic should be used.
This is all rather baffling. Let's take the canvas back to the triptych. Perhaps the answers are there. This place is odd, to be sure, but I'm fascinated by it. Now, for the trek back out of here and to Hogwarts.
Unless we can find another passageway to the Undercroft. Let's have a look around.
왜 다 만물이 다 언더크로프트로 이어지는 거야?
And now for the moment of truth.
It has to fit.
수상화를 트리티크에 위치하기.
Please tell me you recognize the location in this bit of canvas.
The good news is I do, in fact.
And the bad news?
We're in for more trouble.
왜?
I know that coast. Ranrock has taken over a huge mine in the surrounding area. Marrenweem has suffered for it. It's as bad as Feldcroft's become. Should we head there now?
We should wait.
Why?
All this time, we've been a step behind Ranrock. I may know someone who could help us get ahead.
Who is that?
A friendly goblin. He wants no part in Ranrock's fight.
A friendly goblin? You know goblins cursed my sister to shut her up. Said she should be seen and not heard.
I do, but not all goblins.
Not all goblins what? Have you forgotten, Feldcroft? Have you forgotten the mine we just went through?
No, Sebastian, I
우리
haven't.
있긴 해.
You're not listening to me.
Why would I listen to someone so ignorant?
흥분을
You don't know
가라앉혀봐.
what you're saying. Take a breath for a moment.
Oh, I know precisely what I'm saying. Unbelievable.
뭐야 이 자식 갑자기 나한테 10이야? 말하지 말 걸 그랬나? 고블린을 싫어한다는 거 생각을 못했네.
I hope Professor Fitz...
I believe my next broom upgrade to be even more impressive than the
또 강화할
last.
수 있네.
Come by Spintwitches as soon as you can.
그래, 편지가 좀 많이 올 때가 됐지. 줘봐 편지. 이거밖에 없어? 얘 왜 이러고 있니? 나 먼저가 나가야지.
Revelio.
편지가 많이 안 오네? 생각보다. 뒤도 4시에 나타났다. 필요의 방법 할까?
Proud of all the potions you've brewed.
세바스찬이 좀 성격이 얘가 같네. 나 감정. 온 김에 저거 강화놔야겠다. 왜 이래? 자, 지팡이 강화해주세요.
Hello again. Wonderful to see you. As before, I've arranged a special price on the broom upgrade for you.
자, 가속도와 속도를 비약적으로 높이는 강화.
You'll be thrilled with that broom, I promise you.
600원밖에 안 해. 다 사버려.
You're all set with the new upgrade. I can't wait to hear what you think. This may sound presumptuous, but...
You'd like me to report back with even more flight details?
You know me well. I feel I'm almost there. I just think I can improve broom flight a bit more. Miss Ray's is running a time trial at the South Coast course. Not ideal, really, what with rumours of Ranrock's lot and Ashwinders infiltrating the place. However, if you're flying high above them, you should be all right, I think.
Okay.
I'm not worried, Mr. Weeks. I'll see if I can find Imelda.
I hope you are able to complete these trials. I have a feeling this final upgrade is going to be a sweeping success. Do be careful, of course. I shall look forward to hearing from you soon.
자로 강화해야지.
I look forward to our next meeting.
어디로 가라고? 이메일다 머시기한테 가야 돼. 뭐야? 이거 어디야? 아예 처음 가는 데인데? 어떻게 가? 온 김에 상자나 먹자.
What was that? One less human to worry about. Oh!
어떻게 가는 거지? 뭔가 동굴로 들어가야 되는 건가?
We should speak with Mr. Bickle's friends. I believe I can sneak away without drawing my mother's eye. Meet me near Hogsmeade, and we will devise a plan.
I think I know how and where to approach the centaurs about protecting the Snidgets. Meet me in the Forbidden Forest.
그래? 예전에 갔던 데 같은데. 어떻게 가는 거지? 가는 방법이 표시가 되는데? 아래로 해서 뭐 가는 게 있나 봐. 이제
Wouldn't mind a plum job at Gringotts. Suit me sitting around all day. Mind you, suppose it could get a bit
이제
boring.
잡아야지.
I'll look after you. Let me see. Everything's all right now.
You ought to cut back on pudding. Mistook you for a troll the other day.
시간 차공격 뭐야? 이렇게 센. 봐봐도 별것도 안 주는데. 트롤 점액 4개 먹으려고 개고생했네 씨.
When the war is over, goblins will rule over wizards at last.
What does that tell us?
How nice of you to stop by.
뭐야?
One less human to worry about. I've been at this for hours.
Better things than this so-called patrol. It won't be long now before we find another repository.
What does that tell us? Revelio.
Ranrock has fooled you all.
Revelio.
여기에 길이 있구나.
Could do with a nice mushroom stew about now.
Revelio.
근데 빗자루 경주하려고 여기까지 가야 돼?
Heads of lettuce those mushrooms were.
What does that tell us?
이 빗자루 경주 한번 해보겠다고 이걸 뚫고 가야 된단 말이야?
Huh.
I won't rest.
This looks intriguing.
Bombarda! Revelio.
돌대로 좀 나와버렴. 어떻게 올라가지?
Patrolling this area is a waste of my time.
Lucas, don't tell us.
Velia.
I wouldn't give a cup of mushroom tea.
You're so very
Revelio.
Is that the best you can do? This will not be another setback. Won't get away with that.
Revelio.
You've one less follower, Ranrock. Revelio.
아니 하수구 밑으로 내려왔는데 고작 저거 들어있어?
Revelio.
많이 왔구만. 어디야?
Wonder if I'm safe to explore in there.
완전 이상한 데로 왔네. 뭔가 난이도가 확실히
Trouble's
높아
brewing,
보이는데 뭔가.
and I'm without my friends.
어디로 가야 돼? 근데 목적지가. 내만해.
That's the best you can do, is it?
Caprico!
이런 데도 마을이 있잖아.
Revelio.
뭐야 얘는?
Revelio.
뭐 어떻게 들어가야 돼? 아 이렇게 들어가는 건가?
Revelio. Confringo. Accio. Revelio. Lumos.
뭔 소리냐?
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
이 상자가 어딘가에 필요하지 않을까 싶은데.
Lumos.
그걸 던져버릴 방법 없나? 여기로 당기면 되려나?
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Confringo. Lumos.
뭐야 어디 갔어? 됐어 버려. 필요 없어. 필요하면 다시 오지 뭐.
Revelio.
이 건물에 있네? 잠깐만. 아 바로 위에 있구나.
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
아니 좀 가만히.
Wingardium Leviosa. Leviosa. Revelio.
That wasn't so difficult.
좋아요. 근데 이거 먹으면 뭐가 좋더라? 기억이 안 나. 아무튼 좋겠지 뭐. 안 먹는 거보다 좋겠지. 많이 먹으면 그 기술 강화되던가? 와 올라갔다. 그 나비는 뭐지?
Lumos.
They know the lies and falsehoods no one might hear in Rookwood.
Lumos.
어떻게 하는 거더라?
Lumos.
그거 아니니? 밤 돼야 되나 보다. 아 뭐야 이씨. 이거 할 생각 아니었는데. 뭐야 그대로인데? 뭐야 낫이 돼버렸네.
Lumos.
낫인지 밤인지 구분이 안 돼. 이건 확실히 밤이겠다. 야, 날 인도해줘. 어디로 가야 돼? 이렇게 하는 거 아니던가?
Lumos.
그거 맞았던 거 같은데. 뭔데? 니네 뭐 하는 건데?
Lumos.
내려쳐.
Revelio.
Knowing our meat, he's likely studied here.
You've made a mistake. Stop right there.
마을이 왜 이렇게 분위기가 우중충하냐? 무슨 동물 살까? 에이 뭐야? 아 이멜단을 씨 어디까지 가서 저기 하는 거야? 미친 겁내 멀리서 하네. 레이스 하려고 여기까지 오는 애가 어딨어?
Seems a pleasant enough little place. This could prove dangerous if I'm not careful.
뭐지? 어떻게 가는 거지? 뭐야? 나보네? 알았어, 안 해. 던지고. 어디로 가야 되지? 목표가 어디야? 아 여기다. 가자 그냥. 아이고 이멜다야, 니랑 레이스 하려고 여기까지 왔다. 얘는 뭐 레이스 하겠다고 이렇게 위험한 데까지 오는 거야.
The course looks rather deserted. I hope everything's all right.
Ravenclaw, over here!
Hello again, Imelda. This course is a bit far from the castle, isn't it?
Obviously. Evidently too far for most of our classmates. Pathetic. They should be begging me to keep these trials alive, not running scared. I'm surprised our new 5th year showed up. I suppose I appreciate the effort.
That's actually...
열정 있는 윰윰이 들어와서 마음에 들었어.
I know I can be impatient, but I get frustrated by those who don't take things as seriously as I do. And in my experience, that's everyone. Anyway, don't let it go to your head. Right then, enough chatter. I'm confident I've posted a time you won't be able to beat.
We'll soon see how I fare, won't we? I'm ready.
Get ready to lose, Ravenclaw.
갑시다. 빗자루는 잘 못하긴 하지만.
Brilliant flying, if I do say so myself.
아이씨.
That wasn't too difficult. This is going well. Excellent.
Oh!
Brilliant flying, if I do say so myself.
어디야? 복서가 없어. 아우! 겨울은
That wasn't too difficult.
대시의 무한 대시 꼬리. 페널티 없네. 나 하나 놓친 줄 알았는데. 어때? 너보다 빨랐니?
That was quite something.
Impressive work today, but don't get too comfortable. I'll be on your heels in no time. My family's not going to believe the news when I tell them. They're almost as competitive as I am.
평생 못 이겨.
Almost.
Do you get your competitiveness from your family?
You could say that. My grandfather played Quidditch for Puddlemere United. And my father, well, he was a chaser for Slytherin, but had to stop after a curse took his knees out. Said it was the Gryffindor beater.
그리핀도르가 잘못했네.
I fell in love with flying the first time I saw the ground disappear beneath my feet. Something about the freedom you feel on a broom. I've not been able to stop since.
Will you keep running these courses?
I'll race them myself. Don't want to get rusty. But I won't be dealing with time trials. You're welcome to run them too. Anyway, hope we find time to fly again soon.
I take it you want to play for a team, but which one? And which position?
I'm my father's girl. A chaser through and through. You'd know that if Black hadn't cancelled Quidditch this year. As for a team, it's the holy-head harpies I've always dreamt of. When I'm finished with school, I'll try out. If for some reason I don't get accepted, I don't know what I'll do. Herbology, perhaps? Because if that did happen, you might as well pop me and call me a mandrake. I'd never stop screaming.
It's been fun competing against your records, Imelda.
It has been fun. Glad you're here. 5th year. Not bad for a Ravenclaw.
그러니까 지금 마음에
You take
들었다니까.
care of yourself.
여기까지 따라와서 그 하는 애가 없거든. 누가 여기까지 따라오겠어? 미친놈이지 그냥.
I should let Mr. Weeks know that this was his best upgrade yet.
누가 여기까지 와가지고 저기 막 그런 거 하나 경주를 하나. 여기 찍고 돌아가지. 이게 뭐네? 그래도 어차피 여기 언젠간 와야겠지 뭐.
Abandoned long ago, no doubt.
Off on another adventure, are we?
자, 호수민대로 돌아갑시다. 호수가 좀 많아졌다 근데.
How's my favourite test flyer?
이거 아닌가?
Thanks for stopping by. Hope to see you again.
신기록을
Hello again, Mr.
세웠어요.
Weeks. I set a new record at the South Course.
Fantastic! Your broom performed well then?
The best upgrade yet. It flew beautifully, incredibly nimble. But with the speeds it now reaches, I can feel the wind catching beneath the seat a bit, preventing it from reaching its full potential.
Of course! Should have anticipated that. Exactly the kind of report I've come to expect from you. At last, I think I know what needs to be done for my final upgrade.
What will you do after the final upgrade is complete?
I aim to make Spintwitches the most sought-after shop in Hogsmeade. And I wouldn't mind getting back on a broom myself, just for the thrill of it. Couldn't be more pleased we made headway with the upgrades, proved the naysayers wrong, made all the hard work worth it.
I shall look forward to speaking again.
I'll be sure to send you an owl when I'm finished. Thank you again for your help. Couldn't have done this without you.
Good for Mr. Weeks. Mr. Weeks and I do make a good team.
좋다고 하네요. 이거 맞는 몇이지? 자, 오늘 여기까지 합시다. 재밌다.